My name is Logan, and I'm a survivor. I survived a bullet to the head and a shallow grave. I survived countless raiders and lunatics. I survived that son of a bitch Benny more than once. And I survived the Madre and Elijah. All of that turned me into the man I am today. A killer. And I'll do everything and anything to get Veronica and Boone back. I actually feel good. Get that suit back on. Well, you weren't super noisy last night, so thanks. Okay. I need something to eat. Have a sit down. Well, maybe I'll just shoot straight now. Okay. Let's see. What I got in here? Some odd-looking squirrel. Still smells okay. I'll give it a go. Well, it's alright. Need something more though. More than just that. Yeah. Have that cup of noodles. I'll have an apple too for good measure. That should about do it.
What I wouldn't give to be able to pick up Radio New Vegas. Those cats can really play.
It's not so great. Overrated. Okay. Think tank. First, I'm gonna want to get some more ammunition. Yeah, I'm really running out of 308. Hell, if I could get that fixed, I'd be happy as hell.
Might I be of service, sir?
Yeah. I'd like to buy a few things.
Very good, sir.
Great. Okay, let's see. Hell, I wonder if I could sell some things off to you. Need to hold on to that, that's for sure. Some of this other stuff I'm not going to need, though. Healing powder. You can't see that coming in handy too much. Stimpaks is where it's at. Still got a stealth boy in there as well. If I need one. Good. I'll sell these off. Still got it in there. Huh. Reminds me of Novak and reminds me of Boone. I probably don't need all of those bottles, but I'm not going to sell for much. Get rid of some though. Gonna need more space. Fill them up when I can. The hat's pretty worn. You know what? I need to do away with it. Can't have so much. Huh. It's an implant. Hell, I'm not 100% what it does. It says kinetic accelerator implant. I don't know if the Autodoc could do anything with that. Maybe. Maybe now's not the best time. I am feeling good, however. Maybe there's no better time than now. Maybe. Not gonna need all this tape as well. Don't think I'm gonna need these now either. That plasma pistol's breaking up. Still, it's strong. If I can get it fully repaired, hell, it's gonna pack even more of a punch. Still got that Sun's pistol. Good, if I need it. Still got my clothes. I don't think I'll be using them anytime soon, but it's good to know they're there. Really? That's all you got? Shit. Yeah, you got some armor-piercing rounds. Oh, shit. Well, I'll take them. Doesn't give me much to fire with, though. That'll do. Actually, you know what? Let's see what else you got. Not much else. Could probably do some more stim packs. Yeah, I'll take a few. Shit, that's expensive. You know what? Get fucked. Keep it. Okay. I think that should be everything. I gotta face them. Maybe. I don't know. Kinetic accelerator implant. I never would have thought about implants before, but I feel good. I mean, I took a lot of shit back there. My chest held up just fine. And some of those hits I got would have easily broken my spine. And then I'd be shit out of luck. I mean, I know what they did was wrong, but...
Did you know that communists have an organ behind
I don't
their
care.
bodies that converts salt water into fresh? Or, wait, is that penguins?
I think now I might need every advantage I can get. And hell, I'm not 100% what it will do, but if this autodoc can apply it, it might be worth seeing. Where are you?
You require some additional services?
Yeah. I need to engage your services.
And rightly so, I should think. Alright then, let me just fire up the old interface for you.
Look, can you install implants at all? I've got a few kits, I'd like you to take a look at them. Right. You're gonna charge me. Ah, you son of a bitch. You know what? You can get screwed too. Nothing's free in the Mojave. No surprises there, I suppose. Look, what the hell is a machine gonna do with camps? Fine. Alright, they need to be ready. I'll keep that at hand. Although I know when I go in there, I'm not going to be myself. Shit. I'm going to have to find a way around that eventually. Because there's still no way I'm going to let them continue after this. Not if they're going to keep on experimenting people like all those poor lobotomites out there. They'll get their comeuppance. Okay. I can feel it coming on again. That weird sense of calm. Peace. I don't trust it now, though. I know it isn't real. I still can't even clench my fist. Not even a little bit. Okay. Gotta find Klein. He's gotta be at one of these stations. must be Klein up here. Let's see.
I can hear your penis-tipped feet tromping around.
Okay, that was a little weird.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Yeah. Whatever. Look. I need something else first. We'll trade, yeah? You seem pretty knowledgeable in your field, right? I'm sure there's something you could share with me.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
Right. I see. Look, I've got other questions first. Dr. Mobius. Why is he different from the rest of you? Why is he separate? Who is he exactly?
Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature you saw upon the screen, twisted by science. He was once one of us, a friend. He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains, always about the brains. So we exiled him. He says he left of his own volition, but that was to save him the embarrassment. Now he sends his intelligence-consuming scorpions from the Forbidden Zone to plunder the secrets of Big Mountain. He is a menace.
He's a menace. So, these mechanical robo-scorpions, they consume intelligence? That doesn't sound right.
Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power. Terrifying. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings.
Right, I see. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to be the one in charge here. You are, aren't you?
I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain.
Yeah.
I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs.
Right. Guess you don't need those anymore. So, what can you tell me about these pylons? The ones outside, the perimeter.
Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Boros' notes and schematics.
Right. Look, there's something else. I have this strange passiveness when I'm in here. I feel at ease. Why is that?
It's a side effect of the cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting, or asking questions, apparently. I have to correct that next time. Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed, however. They are a no-no and not permitted in the think tank. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret, and you cannot speak of it to anyone outside of Big Mountain. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti-aggression scrub.
Look, why the anti-aggression programming?
We had to take precautions after the last visitors. They caused a great deal of damage in a short time. Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they left. An oversight.
So you're telling me I won't be able to talk about this? Even if I want to? These visitors, what can you tell me about them? I feel like I might know them.
Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module. Suffice to say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. Impertinent. He also broke one of my trains.
What are your trains? Right. Look, I have some questions about this brain extraction you all performed. I mean, how was it different from what I underwent?
Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto dock runs on remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did. Still, this new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why.
So you said before that Mobius might have my brain? Is that true?
Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear.
Why the hell would Mobius want my brain in the first place?
Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion. He's mad.
He's not the only one. Alright. I'll be back. I'll talk to the others. And then I have some news for you.
Yes, a most goodbye.
Right. I need more information from the others first, before I kick this puppy off. Ah, you must be Dr. Ain. You can't speak, can you? Can you understand me? Right. Your voice module got damaged, I heard, in an attack. Is that right? Is that a yes, or a no, or a yes, no? Okay. Look, I'm pretty sure you can understand me. I'm gonna need some answers, okay? Hey, stay calm. Look. Your damaged voice module. Can you tell me about the attack? About the people that attacked you? Not quite sure what you meant. This isn't gonna work. Alright, I'm out of here. Well, you're a lot of help. Alright. Where are the others? Ah, you're Darla, right?
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
My name is Logan. I'm the 6th courier of the Mojave Express, No grave can hold me. No man can own me. I am vengeance. I am the Mojave. And you should be thanking that Pacification Fields is here. And I'm just using words, and not more. So I shouldn't be fearing you. You should be fearing me. We've spoken enough.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Yeah. I'll be back. You O?
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
I recognize your voice. You've been the one that's been shouting all over my goddamn pet boy. You're Dr. O, yeah?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco tech on your arm? It is! What's your agenda bringing that in here?
I have no agenda. You're talking about my pet boy?
How dare you bring Robco tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are? Ooh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain can make, and they'll last 1,000 years. You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh.
Easy.
Damn Robco.
Look, I don't think I'll worry you by telling you what House and his robots have been up to since.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, straining his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girl bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
Right. Look, just calm down for a second. I've got some questions.
Fine. Ask.
Look, I heard you and 8 were attacked by previous visitors.
I don't like to talk about it.
Really?
8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
Right. That must be Elijah. Tell me what happened.
This human. I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, 8 tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that.
Right.
He wrecked the whole place. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now, but...
What can you tell me about the others?
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker, and the last one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, and let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. You didn't quite finish your operation, did you? She got out. Look, why was that? Tell me more about that last visitor.
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out.
Why would he? Look, tell me about Mobius and these monsters of his.
That genius, Mobius, somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time.
Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone.
Great.
Yeah, right. Giant monsters, sure.
Yeah, so this giant rubber scorpion.
Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous. What are the odds?
What else can you tell me about this facility?
Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap.
Yeah.
Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
Yeah, I've seen them. They are. Look, those caps that you had before, those worthless ones that you were talking about, I need more of them to test functions upstairs. Can you spare any?
I'd have a few left. Let me check.
Good.
Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Good. I'll have to do. Can you tell me exactly what you do here?
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts. I've a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state.
I see. So, you break machines, right? It doesn't really sound that impressive.
Who asked you? You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around.
I've fought more than enough of them, don't worry. I think I've spoken long enough.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Yeah, whatever. Alright. We need to talk.
If it isn't the fascinating little lobotomite.
Yeah.
And you return as curious as a teddy bear. Are you stuck in a looping gesture of greeting?
I'm not sure exactly how curious a teddy bear is. But I have questions I need answers to.
How randomized? Ask your questions then.
Good. I can't help but notice that you have a certain fascination with humans and their bodies.
What? Nonsense. What? What are you doing? Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography? Enough. I'm already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
You know what I think? I think you're all a bunch of hypocrites. You claim to be superior in every way, but you miss being human. Admit it.
I cannot deny it. The illogic of it. The betrayal of our own beliefs. I blame my curiosity.
Look, I feel somewhat sorry for what you and the others have become. If I'm in here, I'll be sure to come back, okay?
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't. Stop. Just. No. Okay, stop it.
Bloop, bloop,
Are you done? No, okay.
Ba ba bloop. Ba ba bloop. Ba ba bloop. Whew. Last little bit there. Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
No, you know what? I have questions. I need you to answer those questions now. My brain. Why did you remove it? And how?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack. Snip. Done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
Yeah. You would, wouldn't you? So, how exactly am I still talking and walking around? I know I've got this coil, but how is it different from the others?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
Put it back, you mean? Look, I feel strange in here. Peaceful but on edge. That pacification field. What can you tell me about it?
It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull.
Yeah.
Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here.
I see. But, let's say, if it was causing me pain, if it was hurting me, is there any way to shut that off? I mean, you trust me, don't you?
Why would you want such a thing? You might surrender to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us, again and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind. Not something I would relish doing. No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain, and we extracted that like we do all the lobotomites here.
I see. Thank you for helping anyway. A brain. Look, I have some other questions.
An interrogation? How fascinating. Please begin.
Right. Mobius. What can you tell me about him?
Dr. Mobius. A monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
Yeah. Look, this tech that client wants, how is that going to help?
It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the Dome, where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain.
Share it with the world? You really think that Klein and the others are going to be willing to share this? Look, is there anything else you can tell me about the Big Empty?
The Big Empty? Now that's not a proper title for this research facility. You sound like previous test subjects that came here. This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can be answered. You'll see, no matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
All questions? I've got a lot of questions. I don't have a past, you see. That was taken from me. I hope one day to get it back. So, you mentioned previous test subjects?
Oh yes, we've had other subjects visit. It's why we had to calibrate the pacification field and warm up our brainial beams and vivisectors. Only a short time ago, we had 3-1 subjects arrive, and they ruined several experiments, and even injured 2 of our staff. It is a shame their brains left with them. With you, however, we have taken precautions to ensure that problem won't repeat itself.
Yes.
We've conditioned you so you can't speak of this place, discuss our secrets, or attempt to use force against us in any way. Isn't that nice?
Very nice. Let's see how that goes. But look, what did you mean when you said 3-1 subjects before? There was 3, wasn't there? Not 2.
Because 3-1 is 2. 2 spoke to us, one after the other. One mean, one curious. But there was a third we didn't speak to. The last one is the -1. It got traumatized, then taken to one of our medical centers for de-traumatization. A rather unsettling procedure.
Christine. Yeah, I see how your de-traumatization worked. What happened to the visitors?
Ask Dr. O. And you could have asked 8 once, until he was severely damaged in the attack. We like him better this way.
Yeah, I've heard that. Look, we've spoken enough. Thank you for helping me, Darla.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that worked surprisingly well. It was weird as hell. But it worked, though. Looks like I gained her trust. I'm gonna need that. At least I know I need a brain. A proper brain. To get past the pacification field. And hell, if I get that back, should help me get around their memory thing, whatever the hell it is. It's gonna stop me from remembering any of this, talking about it. How I get my brain back.
Have you done all we asked? If not, we will not hesitate to ask again.
I'm sure you've done enough asking.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Yes. Look, I've recovered all the technological information for you.
What? You did?
Yeah.
Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
Yeah. Look, do all these technologies have the information that you need?
Yes. Yes.
Your answer isn't exactly filling me with confidence, Klein.
No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
Yeah, sure. So, why did you have me get them if you didn't even know how they were going to help?
I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me... a bit. I'll figure it out.
Look, I've got a few ideas. With the suit's dampening abilities allow me to sneak into the Forbidden Zone. I've moved around pretty unnoticed with that so far.
I suppose it could. If it could be quiet for more than a few moments, always talking, touching things. It does have an interface disruptor weave against electronics, like the Forbidden Zone door. Let me check something. Of course, I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics.
Good.
Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his.
Good. So, I go after him then. Just me, yeah?
The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
Yeah, I'll take it. And get the hell out of here. No doubt Mobius saw all of this. Well then, he knows what to expect. He knows that I'm coming. But... there's a chance he could also have answers. If he's got my brain. If he knows where V and Boone are. What they've done with them. Or even what he's done with them. I need those answers. I can't just start outright attacking him. No doubt I don't have to fight my way in. Once I'm in, I'll have a shot.